fountain pens, good coffee, tariffs. It's going to be a long conversation. Oh boy, do I missed you. Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a host from Pen Venture. Welcome to a new video. And in this one, we're going to discuss a ever more present topic. Tariffs, taxes, imports, procedures, and everything that has to do with those things when it comes to purchasing your next writing instrument. I want to discuss this topic because I do believe in the next months, those are going to be very, very important to keep an eye on. Before diving into details, let me tell you that I'm not an expert. This is based on the feedback that we got from DHL, all of the information, everything that means the policy, today's matters. So this video goes out live today. I'm going to try to put a date somewhere here and there because this thing could be changing in the next 24 hours. But from what we know today, I'm going to try to get a very, very clear picture and to help you out in order to facilitate your next pen purchase. Or if you decide to put a pause on, if everything was well understood, you can continue purchasing your favorite writing instrument, and you can choose also Pen Venture for that. Shameless plugin. Anyway, let's get it going. I'm going to show you some cool writing instruments, and we're going to be taking them and their value in as an example for what could possibly go on in regards of the taxes and import for everyone which is a customer residing in USA. Let's say that you are looking for to get a writing instrument which is going to be in value under $800. Well, for that, it's not going to be a specific tax or a very, very hefty procedure in order to get that writing instrument in USA at your doorstep. It falls under the de minimis regulation. Basically, it's not taxed. This is what I know today. I do want to emphasize that all that is active today as a rule, it's in this video. Tomorrow could be different. If it's under $800, you can get it very, very quickly without any complicated procedures at import or anything of that kind. So to put it simply, anything under $800, it's an easy import or an easy purchase in regards of you residing in USA and wanted a specific item, regardless if it's a fountain pen or something else. If you plan to get one of these two sailors, which is the recently launched Kyoto Garden versions, we have the Nishikigoi, this red, beautiful 1911L. Just love the shape, the torpedo shape. It's one of my favorite ones. They do come with a 21 karat gold nib. It is gorgeous in writing. The yellow one, it's a color which is tricky to get right into a fountain pen, but this one got it. It's a more pastel-like yellow. This is called Icho, and the price for it is 350 euros. So for something like this with a 21 karat gold nib, it falls under the $800 threshold, so I believe it comes without taxes. This could be something to consider because times are going to be different, and in the next few months we can totally have a similar video like this and the situation could be completely backwards. Everything could be taxed and it could be something different. Or if you plan to get one of the new Lamy fountain pens, those are going to be also falling under the de minimis rule, and there not going to be a specific higher tax on it. So we have the aubergine. This is wow. The thing with something like this would be that this could be the most important thing that you can do if you want to start a person in the fountain pen hobby. Get him a Lamy. This is the aubergine 25 special edition. It's an all-star. Its body is made from aluminium. It's a cool pen, and I've seen that lately more and more of these Lamy pens come with a section which is a offset color, and this is a very, very nice highlight green demo section, which is gorgeous, and the accents are complemented by the fact that the finial on this Lamy aubergine, it's of the same color but solid. The next version, because they do come like in pairs, it's the denim, which is this very nice turquoise, very subdued blue, and it has the transparent orange section which complements this blue. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Black nibs, black trim. This could be a very, very good step forward in order to start someone in this hobby. What follows next, I don't think it's going to be that good, because usually if you end up like me, or possibly just like you know that your wallet is not safe from future purchases of writing instruments. Let's just say that you're looking for to get something above $800, which is a huge amount to spend on a fountain pen, and pretty much it's gonna be into a specific category of pens which are high end. They do come with a gold nib. They are super exquisite. They bring something super big and important to that person's collection. And why not? Let's use this very nice tray of Sailor fountain pens to showcase what could be a purchase of over $800. And we have here the King of Pens series, which is called Kaga. This is Urushi on a ebonite body King of Pen. And we start with slate blue right here, then we have lilac, then we have amber, and then we have this very, very nice smoke gray, which is one of my favorites. The price tag for a piece like this is 1,350 euros, no VAT, no taxes. And for that, you can expect a gorgeous, gorgeous looking fountain pen, a 21 karat gold nib, very, very smooth, hint of feedback in writing, a gorgeous, gorgeous writing experience. And this is one of my top favorites ever fountain pen nibs. Ebonite as a baseline for the fountain pen, and you get a lot of color variation. With such a writing instrument, you can be sure that your collection is gonna be at least featuring a grail writing instrument. If you want to get one of these fountain pens, you can't. Well, at least at this moment. Let me explain. Because due to the change in procedures at imports in regards of the US markets, anything above $800 in this moment today, it's not available to be exported using DHL Express, our supplier of shipping services, because they took a decision to pause this exports to USA because the rules in import have changed. Now you need to have a more thorough importing procedure. It needs to have a physical inspection procedure. The content of the parcel needs to reflect what's on the specific invoice that is accompanying that parcel. Then you need to have a harmonic code which describes exactly the class and the item inside. And then you need to have the custom officer open up the parcel, check that, see if the value it's going to check out, and it's a much more thorough import procedure. And due to this fact, DHL took on a pause for anything that means exports above $800 to USA as of now, in order to not overcrowd the customs in USA, in order to have parcels coming back and have customers losing their funds in a hefty delay period. And in order to just not mess up, they decided to put a pause on that until further notice. So we don't know when that is going to be ending. Something like this from Sailor, it's going to be, well, I would not say that's impossible to get into the USA, but in order to make sure that you get that specific writing instrument, you have to go with someone that's very familiarized with the import procedure. And by that I mean a seller or a retail store that knows legislation and how to navigate that in order to get that writing instrument to your doorstep. If you want to have something over $800 as a purchase from PenVenture, down below you'll find the details for our websites, our social media accounts, my email. Get in contact with me, and together with you we will find a way to get one of these writing instruments your way. This is for the entire Europe, so pretty much every single retail store that I know and every single retailer and friend of ours that I had a talk with, everyone is aware of this rule, and everything is paused above $800. Under $800 there is still such a lot of great things that you can have and still get your pen purchases in USA and enjoy them. And I'm pretty sure in the next few weeks or months we will have the opening of the above $800 pen purchases in order to be exported to USA. That would be the things that are happening as of now. As of taxes, I do believe that there is, well, now today a 10% tax on everything. So when you get taxed, it's going to be somewhere around 10% or a little bit more. A $800 pen is going to be around $80 plus or minus around there. But in order to get that exact quote unquote value, you need to contact your local custom office or the DHL in your region and ask to see what are the taxes and how do they apply in your region, in your state, in your part of the USA that you reside in. Pretty much this is the taxing and some cool writing instruments that I've showed you. Don't forget, if you enjoy my content, to hit the thumbs up. This will help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm and everything else. And if you're looking for to get a writing instrument, regardless of its value, you can choose PenVenture. And if you need help, down below you find our WhatsApp number and also our emails. Just get in contact with us and we will help you out. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Use the comment section down below. Before ending the video, I'm not an expert on taxes. I may be wrong or the situation can completely change overnight. Prior to the purchase, get in contact with the DHL in your region and ask about the rules, regulations in the moment of purchase. If you want to support the growth of the PenVenture YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. It's very easy. Just click there, turn on notification bell on, and you will be notified whenever we have new content. Speaking about content, if you want to continue watching my previous videos, I'm going to leave you this right here. You can click and enjoy. As always, I'm your host Aaron from PenVenture. I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care, stay safe, tax-free. Bye-bye.